We are on the way to Forsaken Airfield, finally, and we've already found a new cave for a quick pit stop. Nothing but scary tunnel noises in the last 15-20 minutes so far. Hello, Legion, this is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more of The Long Dark. I'm actually going to pick up that bedroll in our Against All Odds series, where I am going to make some water, because I really need to. I'm kind of low on water at the moment. And as a matter of fact, just to make sure that I have the water that I need, I am also going to make some in a can. There we go. So let's drink that, and that should be good to go. And I don't think I have anything I can cook, but, you know, I'm open to learning. Let's see what we can figure out here. I do still have the capacity to make some more bannocks. Plenty more, in fact. So I might take that opportunity if I can make a little bit more water first. Let's do that. Drink that, and that'll leave me with some. Not a lot, but enough to kind of get going here. I really wish they would add the skillet to the radial. It's frustrating that it's not there. Okay, I do have the ability to make rosehip pie, which is tempting. It's really tempting, in fact. I'm going to hold off, though. We're going to just go for the bannocks. Okay, we got 2 hours, 4 minutes on the fire. There we go. Let's go ahead and drink that, and I'll have plenty left over. I can make more later. We are just at the entrance of this cave, by the way, in case you missed it.
Kind of heavy.
All right, so I'm going to make as many bannocks as I can. I think I can only make 3 or 4 more tops. It was looking like 3 or 4. Yeah, so these might be the last ones I can make. Also getting pretty hungry, so that's well timed. Yep, those were the last ones. Interesting. Acorn bannock. So if I ground up some acorns, which I can't actually ground acorns because I don't have the heavy hammer with me. I left it at the forge. By design, not by mistake. So let's see what I can do here. I have these carrots. I have 1 more cattail. Didn't see any cattails. One of the reasons I decided to explore the area behind this, the mouth of this cave that I'm just sitting in right now, is I wanted to see if I could find a few more. Because I have a problem. I mean, don't have a problem. And didn't find any. I've kept the twitching under control, but I was sad. Definitely sad. All right, let's go ahead and pick up some water. Or drink some water, rather. Do I need to make any more? That's the question. I want to try and get below my encumbrance if I can. I don't think I'm quite going to be able to. I would really like to, though. So can I drop 1 stick? There we go. Oh, but I still have the frickin' skillet. All right, never mind.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Wow, look at that torch. That is about the worst torch I could have pulled off this fire. So much for caring too much about encumbrance. Did I grab the bedroll? Yes, I did. Let's go. The main thing I want to look for in here is actually coal. And there's some right there. Perfect. Ooh. Sardines, granola bar, and a new can opener. And a recycled can. That's a little bit less useful, but hey. That's interesting. There's a backpack over here. This is what I love about new territory. It's not just the exploration, it's the fact that just the possibility of like discovering the loot tables for the first time. I think that's really the best way to phrase it. It's not just the loot, it's like what is possible in certain locations, because it's different every time. It's just, you never know what is going to be there, but you kind of learn, you add to your data every time you visit a zone, and I really, really like the feeling of being in a zone for the first time and sort of starting those data sets off. Okay, so this looks like a high ridge. I do want to double back toward that other path for a moment. Hang on. That is a much better torch. I'd rather not use my lantern fuel at the moment. All right, so I'm going to guess this goes down to the bottom of the same area I was just looking at. That would be my guess. Oh, no, that actually leads elsewhere. Okay, so there's a high path in the cave. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. And so we've got some sticks. I'm definitely starting to get encumbered a little bit. But I'm thinking in terms of like potentially having another fire before long. Charcoal, worn wool toque. All right, so I came in from down there. Let's see what I can find over here. I don't want to spend too much time in this cave, you know? Oh, that's interesting. This seems completely like... Oh. Is that the fire I just looted a second ago? That's interesting. Is it? No. It couldn't be. Oh, wait, there's a marine flare there. Didn't see that somehow. Okay. Nothing else. Let's double back. Was there another path that I missed? Did this keep going here? No, it doesn't. It turns. Weird. Okay. Well, I'm not sure. I saw a wait a minute. This is where I came from. Okay, yeah. So that fire that I just passed. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. All right, let me keep going to the top. I think I was just looking at the charcoal fire that I found earlier. I just happened not to notice this half broken down wall. So it seemed like a new fire. Oh, wow. This is... We're going vertical in here. This is like one of the most, like, intense vertical deltas that I've seen in a cave system in the Long Dark. Just a change in elevation from the level you start out to the level you get to. And it's still climbing. That's cool. Alright, well, I'm not going to worry about this torch, because we're about to be outside. I am going to need to sleep, though. The good news is I can sleep. Alright, so let's not put the bedroll down in a dumb place. So we're just going to put that right there. Yeah, I totally can sleep, and I have plenty of food still. I also have this moldy granola bar. Lovely. Doesn't that just make you so happy that we just ate that? A moldy granola bar? That language has been in the game for literal years, and still, it's the most appetizing thing. Couldn't be better than a moldy granola bar. Okay, so the night is almost over. Is there anything that I can do in the meantime? Probably not, would be my guess. I do have this older toque that I'm going to harvest. Yeah, the sun is about to start coming up, so there's that at least. Honestly, I made it through the tunnel area a lot faster than I remember. I know there's more, but I'm just surprised at the fact that I'm already outside of those tunnels. Again, I haven't really been this way very often yet, so I'm very green in this particular area of the map, as are most of us, I suppose. Which is a pretty awesome feeling. I just don't want to miss anything, you know? So let's pass time for a couple hours. I still hear a lot of wind outside, which is... Oh, I think it's fading right now. All right, let me sleep for an hour. Just regain that energy a bit. Oh, I hear the wind coming back. Great. All right, so definitely seems like the weather out this way is problematic, which is kind of what I was expecting. Also seems like I'm quite encumbered, probably from all the sticks and coal I picked up. Yeah. Let's go ahead and drop 10 of those. Which, to be honest, is not that helpful. But I'm going to try and keep this stuff with me. Oh boy. Alright, so this is the far range branch line. This is the transition zone that I mentioned last episode. And I might honestly, you know what? Yeah. I'm not doing this. I am not going to hurt my clothing by walking around in the blizzard right as I'm arriving at Forsaken Airfield. I'm going to need every single percentage of condition I can get. So we're going to wait this storm out a bit. Simply because it's the right thing to do. Okay. Past time. It's a shame that that storm came back so quickly. I'm just going to hope that it doesn't last too long. Still sounds pretty bad. There we go. That's a little better. Let me go ahead and sleep for one more hour just to let the storm completely die down. And hopefully we'll have some decent weather here. Maybe. Who knows, okay? We're just going to hope. Nothing wrong with hoping. Okay. Definitely more visibility. Temperature is not so bad at the moment. I can see a road in front of me. I genuinely do not recall what the situation is with the wolves out here. Okay, so that looks like it's completely interesting. Wait a minute. That tree implies that's climbable. I want to check this out. Oh. Interesting. Is this a one-way path? This looks like it might be a one-way path. Like, once I hop down off here, I don't see a way to get back up. But this is the other side of the transition zone. That's the cave exit, or the tunnel exit. I was wondering about this at the end of the last episode. And there's a train car there that I definitely want to explore. Oh, man. Well, I don't see... Hang on, let me step over here and just completely verify. I want to put eyes on this. Yeah, that's doable. I don't know. It seems like this might be traversable here. Let's see. Yeah, that's traversable. So This is the moment of truth right here, though. Yeah, I might have just screwed myself. Let's see if I can get back up this ledge. Oh, no, I did it. All right, cool. You got to kind of finagle it, just like most ledges in the long dark. Is there a way to get up here, though? That's another one that looks kind of tough. You know what? Screw it. I'm close enough to the bottom. Like, if I have to double back, I'll double back. It's fine. I wanted to come this way anyway. Let's see what might be here. First of all, there's some rose hips, so that's more tea for me at the very least. Interesting wind sounds. I hear some howling. Oh, can you not? Okay, there we go. It does let you up. You just have to... Okay, cool. There is a climbing rope here. That's interesting, so I can put that in place. Simple parka. Not really in great shape, but simple parka nevertheless. Any other tools here of any kind? None that I see. Okay. Yeah, so this is... This climbing rope, I would imagine, makes it easier to get down to that side of things relatively quickly. I mean...
My fingers feel numb.
Oh, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. All right, let's see if it's possible to finagle our way up this rock. Might be. Oh, yep, we might have it. We might have it. Oh, maybe not. Maybe this is the one.
If I don't warm.
Maybe this is the one. That's a little bit harder. Yeah, I don't think I'm climbing up this rock at all. Maybe? Nope, I just dropped. Well, that's unfortunate. Alright, well, I know which way I'm going. So let's get this done. Too encumbered to climb. Oh, that's rude. I forgot about that. Well, fine. I'll go the long way, I don't care. I do need to start a fire real quick, though, so I'm going to do that. I'm not just going to lose a bunch of health while I backtrack. Is there really no way up there? That kind of blows my mind a bit. Hang on. I want to try one more angle. I need to know. I need to feel confident that I, like, really tried to get back up there. I don't think so. Unless there's some way to get up on top of that tree and then approach the ledge at a slightly higher point, which I don't think there is. No, there's not. Wait a minute. Hold on. If I can get up here... Come on, game. Be nice to me. I'm losing health. I don't want to just kill too much time here, but I have to know. Okay. Alright. Alright. Going back. I'm going to step inside here and make a fire. No, I didn't want to close the door. I wanted to actually climb up. Come on now. It actually lets you, like, it kind of assists your climb there in an interesting way. Okay, well, hang on. If I'm going to do this... Okay, let's put the bedroll down. There we go. That's good enough. We use the magnifying lens and the fur firewood. That's fine. Honestly, I might be able to put enough on this fire to make it down the rope. Because what I need to do right now is warm up.
Come on, little fire.
But I also do want to kind of keep moving because I would hate to make very little forward progress this episode. That would be a little bit saddening. Okay. So now that fire is going to be plenty warm. I think one of the smartest things I could do right now is make some more water on this fire. So I'm not going to go for a huge amount. Perfect. All right, drink that, and I'm going to step back out into the cold.
If I can drop any of this gear.
Yeah, honestly, I'm starting to get to a point where I might... It doesn't matter. I'm just going to go back across the bridge because I want to explore down the tunnel anyway in case there's anything I missed. And I can just move quickly through the cave. I know which way to go now. I don't have to explore this time, so getting through there is not going to take as much time. I'm not going to worry about it. So... let's drink that water. Still have some food. Starting to run low. Need to be mindful of that. Okay. Yep. That's where we were before. So I just need to double back. There could be something interesting here. I think it's worth circling back. I just wasn't expecting to have to sacrifice the progress through the cave. And who knows, maybe there is a path over that that just requires a little bit more finesse. But I'm quite mindful of the fact that I'm on a recording timer. So I like to kind of keep the pacing up, and I don't like to get bogged down. That's one of the differences between, like, YouTube content for Long Dark and, like, Twitch content. If I were streaming and didn't have, like, a hard cap on the episode length, you can really stop and mess around with something like that for a minute. It's a little bit harder to do in a recording context, and that's fine. The nature of the beast. I love this atmosphere, by the way. It was one of my favorite things about arriving at Forsaken Airfield the first time, and it's one of my favorite things about kind of coming back for the first time on the channel. Because the last time I was here was before I brought the channel back, so this is a lot of cool feelings wrapped up into one. Thank you all again for your patience over the last month and a half, 2 months. While my schedule's been pretty hectic, I haven't been able to do as much content as I normally have on the channel. So all of you who are subscribed, and of course, channel members, thanks for your support. I really, really appreciate it. Getting to a point quite soon where I'll start expanding the series count again, just very deliberately and kind of one at a time. Because I'm no longer, and this is a good thing, I'm no longer in the mode that I was in at the beginning of the year where it's just like trying to start as many series as I possibly can, as fast as I can. Yeah, so here's the climbing rope, in case you're wondering where that leads. But anyway, yes, thank you for your patience, everyone. I really appreciate it. Into the cave. Honestly, getting more tired just from that brief bout than I expected to get. But let's keep moving. So that's... we just passed the point where I started the episode. And I suppose... okay, interesting. That's a different... oh, yeah, there it is. There it is. So Yeah, I didn't notice that this was a partial wall, but this is where I was before, so that's why I saw, when I was looking over this way, that's why I saw the fire there. Okay, well, at least we answered that question, you know. All right, I'm gonna... I'm gonna need a lantern, because I can't see. And I don't want to fall to my death. Contrary to popular belief, I am not interested in falling to my death right now. No, thank you. Did I pick up my freaking... Yes, I did. That is one bad habit I hope to kick before long. Just like not mentally imprinting whether I picked up my bedroll. Because it's such an automatic thing, and I'm usually in the middle of commentating on something, you know, that I'm planning on doing, it just goes in one brain hole and out the other. And I don't know what to tell you. I just never remember whether I've picked the damn thing up. Especially when I'm stressed. I'll figure it out. One day at a time, right? Alright, so we're almost back to the top, and I can just head the other way when I see the train tracks. Honestly, I can grab a few more of these sticks this time. The annoying thing is that the wind is back. It's not a fully fledged blizzard, or who knows, maybe it is now. But this is not exactly a warm situation. This transition zone is not going to give me a warm welcome. Not that I was expecting one, but there's not going to be one. There's just not. So let's see how this goes. All right, how many sticks do I have? 18. I'm not going to pick up any more. I prefer not to further encumber myself if I can help it. Always so fascinating to be in these places that I am less familiar with. And also, several of the zones that I've visited... Oh, I didn't have to duck there. That's cool. Several of the zones that I've visited during this series that are like, have been newer to me or completely new to me in one way or another. I don't think there have actually been any zones that I've been in for literally the first time ever, with no exceptions. There's that classic theme. Yeah, I don't think there are any that I've never been in at all. Until now. That giant rock up ahead to the right of the rails looks like a bear just waiting for me. Alright, so this is the Steely Chasm. Again, this is a transition zone. A long transition zone between Great Bear, the original Great Bear Island that we've been exploring for years together. All right, there's a cave up there. I'm going to go check that out. And the Far Territory, which has been added as part of this year's expansions. Hi, buddy. Don't mind me. Just going to visit this cave. So I'm definitely noticing that the transition zone has like pit stops built in, which I love. That's really handy. And the pit stops have supplies. Keep in mind, this is the lowest possible loot setting in the game, so any supplies that you see me picking up, if you're kind of curious what it's going to look like for you, and you don't play on Interloper, or you don't play on a custom code that's similar to Interloper as I do, then you are more likely to see even more loot than what you're currently kind of noticing. All right, don't have too much longer for this episode, but I would love to make a bit more forward progress, so let's... Oh, hi. There's a wolf. All right, so there are, in fact, animals. I mean, I'm not super concerned about a wolf, but I want to have the drop on him. Also, check out what just happened. The wind just stopped. Right, that sounded like a more distant wolf, to be honest. Don't love that. All right, so the wolf is right there ahead of us. Let's see if we can just aggro him and take him out real quick. Come on. Oh, he's going to run. Thank you, Bearskin. He did run the wrong way, though. So he just de-aggroed, and he might aggro now. Although I might be able to stealth past him at this point. Probably not. We'll try. Because the wind is being nice to us now. So what he's going to do is he's going to walk back to his more natural area. So he should walk all the way left to right here, and then I should be able to just sneak past him. Maybe. I'll keep moving a little bit. I want to try not to piss him off. Ooh, he's actually coming toward me. Kind of. Yeah, he's going to keep walking to the right. Or he's going to come towards the tracks while behind the tree. Got him. I almost feel bad for interrupting his howl. I really do. I guess I should take some meat. I just want to be careful of predators, because, well, I don't need to explain why. I'll take a couple of steaks worth. And if I run into any more wolves, then I will have to take them down. Because I'm not cooking this meat right here. I'm going to wait till I get to a spot that's a little bit safer to cook it. Because it shouldn't be far. I do feel bad for interrupting its howl. That was a beautiful moment of nature, and I just cruelly ended it. There's a little bit slash... lot of bit of guilt there. A lot of bit of guilt. He just kind of stuck his head right up, and I was like, well, okay. This is a thing that I could do. If I really wanted to eliminate the threat. Okay, so
Sure getting cold.
this might be just an obvious area. Yeah, I think this is going to be... It seems enclosed. It seems unlikely that any wind would barrel through here. Oh, yeah, that's right. There's more tunnel. That's right. See, that's why. That's what I meant when I said, man, we made it through the tunnel fast. Okay. Well, tell you what. I think there might actually be a transition zone here. Maybe. Or not? Oh, I guess not. Okay, cool. Let's get the storm lantern out. Actually, now that I think about it, I think there might be a wolf in here. Honestly. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the bedroll down there. I'm going to go ahead and start a fire there. I feel like there might be a wolf in here. Not a chance I want to take. Alright, so let's go ahead and put this meat down there. We'll go ahead and put 2 pieces of coal on the fire and 3 sticks just to get a little warmer. And actually, what I'm going to do is sleep for an hour. That meat will be cooked when I wake up and still have some time on it. There we go. And in the next episode, I am going to enjoy that meal and continue to make my way down this tunnel with a little bit more confidence that I'm not going to attract unwanted attention without knowing that it's coming a little bit sooner and a little bit more normatively. So, yeah. just thinking strategically in case there's a wolf. I feel like there might be one. Don't want to take the chance. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. If you're not new here, look for the join button for access to channel unique emotes, badges, and other perks. New episodes drop every day but Wednesday at 1 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time, and comments are always welcome, so leave your thoughts below, and I'll see you next time.